High school sports on Ticket TV is brought to you by your local McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales, Next Home Experience, Casella, Firehouse Subs, Levesque Business Solutions, Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Varney Mazda, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, Dean's Detailing, Northeast Driving School, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Colebrook Mitsubishi, North Star Waste and Recycling, Loring Job Corps, Praise Auto Sales, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Doors Equipment, Fairway Auto Sales, Bangor Mall Cinema 10, Streets Landscape, The Fitch Company, Bangor Tire Company, Frank's Bake Shop, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Tiller and Rye, Liberty Olton Insurance, Urban Pizza, The Growing Place, Tossie's Checkout, Betty's Ice Cream, Auto Radiator Service, Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Union Street Towing, Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space, Sweet Frog, The Henry's Bridal Boutique, Bennett Auto Center, Angelo's Pizza, Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning, Mainly Audio, Knowlton Automotive, Varney Chevrolet, Hammond Lumber Company, First National Bank, Midcoast Denture Design, Hopkins Energy, Napa Auto Parts, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Queen City Athletics, Blackfly Coffee, Hillside Athletics, The Farmer's Table, Bangor Floral, Mad Cat and Company, Danforth Supermarket, Mainly Mercantile, The Dragon's Lair, Twin City Tire, Washington County Community College, and Down East Toyota. Now let's get you out to the action on Ticket TV. Hello everyone and welcome to Cameron Stadium in Bangor, the site of tonight's Class A girls soccer matchup between the Bangor Rams and the Messalonskee Eagles. As you see right there, Bangor looking for their 8th win in 9 tries to begin this season. I'm Mark Paulette, joined on tonight's broadcast by Ernie Clark, and we welcome you into the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth. For over 5 decades, Dean's has been Maine's auto detailing leader. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, feel good and look good in a clean, shiny car, and book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. This is the Casella pregame show on Ticket TV. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. Well, Ernie, in this one, we got the Bangor Rams, a perennial contender in the Class A ranks, a team that is the reigning regional champion in the division. Expect to be right back there at the end of this season, taking on a Messalonskee team that comes into play this evening at 2-5-1 as we take a look at the Class A North standings. But Messalonskee right there in 8th place. They're kind of on that playoff line.
Yeah, eight teams qualify for postseason play, and right now they're in just ahead of Mount Blue, one of the teams that they have defeated this year. I'm looking for the other one here. Skowhegan is the other team they defeated. Skowhegan, number 5.
Pretty solid win.
Beat a couple of decent teams. Bangor 7-1. The only loss coming to Camden Hills down in Camden, or Rockport, I should say, 3-0. Camden Hills really the team to beat at this point in Class A North. They have defeated both Bangor and number 3 Mount Ararat, both by 3-0 counts. And Bangor last week went to Topsom and beat Mount Ararat. 2-1, came from behind with a couple of second-half goals from freshman Georgie Stevenson to win that game, so they solidified their second-place standing right now. And then the Brewer Witches, maybe, I don't know if they're the surprise of the division or not, but they're having a real good year. Made postseason last year, looking to do it again this year. 4-3, their only losses have been to each of the top 3 teams in the division, so they're sitting right there in a solid 4th spot.
Yeah, this is the 4th time this year that we will feature the Bangor Rams on Ticket TV. It's been good for them the first 3 times. We were here for the season opener, a 10-2 victory over Hamden. Also saw Bangor take down John Bapst in a contest, and we had a 6-0 victory of Bangor's across the river over at Brewer, one of those losses for the Witches that you were just talking about. Ticket TV is presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer, celebrating 30 years in business. See the Smith brothers, in Bangor and Ellsworth, because nothing runs like a Deere. Take our first time out in the Casella pregame show. When we come back,
back, we'll meet the teams, take a look at the rosters for the Rams and the Eagles, as well as shine the spotlight on a couple of players ahead of tonight's matchup. It's coming up next on the Casella pregame show on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a Deere.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers.
Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart.
And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith Brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth, and Bangor.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs, save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue.
Desk jobs aren't for everyone. Some of us want work that moves, work you can see, work that matters. Others might call it dirty, but we don't mind. At Casella, hard work isn't just a means to an end. It's something you can build a life on, and it's important work that keeps society moving. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. That's the power of hard work.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
Welcome back to Cameron Stadium here on Ticket TV as we make our way towards the kickoff tonight between the Rams and the Eagles. Coming your way in just under 10 minutes' time. Our coverage is presented by McDonald's, your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, as well as Wilson Street and Brewer. They are hiring for early mornings and late nights, start at $17 and up, and search for these locations at jobs.mchire.com. Let's meet the teams that we will feature tonight on Ticket TV, starting off with the visitors from Messalonskee and a relatively youthful squad, Ernie, with just 4 seniors.
Yeah, 4 seniors, 8 juniors, 5 sophomores, and 4 freshmen on the varsity squad. You can see there Kirk Soule, the head coach, and again, it's kind of spread out. They have 1 senior forward, a couple of senior midfielders, and a senior back on their roster. So they're a team that is trying to do as well as they can this year, but maybe looking ahead to the next couple of years with 8 juniors and 5 sophomores on the squad.
And as for the Bangor Rams, healthy numbers as always, a team that's led by its upperclassmen depth, specifically Tegan Atherley, senior attacker, Clara Oldenburg, a junior in the midfield, but also, as you mentioned, in the last contest, the 2 goals coming from a freshman, Georgie Stevenson. She's someone that we have really seen over the handful of Ram games that we've done so far just grow as she continues into her high school career.
Yeah, she's emerging as one of the top freshman players around. With, I mentioned, 2 goals in the win, the big win over Mount Ararat last week, and she has 8 goals and 5 assists for the season, trailing only Atherley with 18 goals and 3 assists through 8 games, and Oldenburg 10 goals and a team-high 10 assists. So
wow,
that pairing kind of keying the success for the Rams for the second straight year under Jay Kimball.
Coverage here on Ticket TV is presented by Next Home Experience. For the third straight year, Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Also presented by Firehouse Subs. For a limited time, you can try the new Firehouse Captain's Club oven roasted chicken covered in melted pepper jack cheese, crushed red pepper flakes, crispy bacon, shredded lettuce, tomato, and onion on a toasted sub roll with the spicy Firehouse Hero Sauce. It's only at Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. And we're also presented by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment or office furniture. It's Levesque Business Solutions. Call 942-2226. On the other side of this break, we'll dive into the program histories for the Rams and the Eagles. It's coming up next on the Casella pregame show here on Ticket TV.
At Midcoast Center Design, we truly understand the importance of offering an affordable treatment plan that always considers your needs first. We create beautiful new full and partial dentures, as well as offering repairs and relines to your current dentures. We want your denture to fit comfortably, be affordable, and most of all, make you happy.
At Midcoast Denture Design, your smile is what matters most. In fact, it's our job to make sure you have a smile you can be proud of at a price you can afford.
Call Midcoast Denture Design,
because everyone deserves to have an awesome smile.
Maine's largest network of parts just got a little bigger. Coastal Auto Parts, newest location in Bangor, has all your automotive needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Whether you're a professional mechanic or just need a little help, find everything you need all under one roof. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you with friendly service and expert advice right here at 200 Sylvan Road, just off I-95. Drive in, stock up, and hit the road with confidence. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that
You've always known what you wanted, no matter how far down the road it looked. We're here to help you get there. Brewer Federal Credit Union. brewerfcu.org.
Think you can't afford college? Think again. Right now at Washington County Community College in Calais, tuition is free. Yeah, free tuition for recent high school graduates at Washington County Community College. So if you graduated between 2020 and 2023, or will graduate in 2024 or 2025, you won't pay anything in tuition or mandatory fees while you pursue a degree or certificate full-time. Enroll today and see just how good free can be. Learn more at wccc.me.edu or call 207-454-1000.
Make the switch to Hopkins Energy, your trusted source for #2 heating oil. In Maine's challenging climate, emergencies can happen anytime. That's why we offer fast and responsive emergency fuel deliveries, as well as automatic deliveries. Our dedicated team is always just a call away, ensuring you never run out of fuel. Dependable service tailored to your needs. Visit hopkinsenergy.com.
Back here at Cameron Stadium, where our Ticket TV coverage is presented by Varney Mazda. They offer an extensive new and pre-owned Mazda inventory, as well as competitive Mazda lease specials, finance options, and expert Mazda auto service. Varney Mazda, 260 Hogan Road in Bangor, and at varneymazda.com. Captain's meeting happening right now at the center of the pitch. We're about 4 minutes away from these teams being introduced to the crowd here tonight at Cameron Stadium. So let's take a look, Ernie, at the program histories for these squads, and we begin with the visitors from Messalonskee.
Messalonskee High School from Oakland, Maine. Still looking for the first regional or state championship in girls soccer. Last year, made it to the quarterfinals, fell to Brunswick. Been hovering around the 500 mark for the last, 3 years since COVID hit, and off to a 2-5-1 start here through the first half of this season.
And for the Bangor Rams, certainly a busy history.
Yes, state finalists last year, lost to Scarborough in the state title game after knocking off Camden Hills in the regional final. State champions in 2011 and 15, and 5 regional runners-up, which means not regional runner-up, state runner-up, regional championships, 5, 10, 12, 13, and 23. And you look at the last 3 seasons, 13, 22, 36, 2, and 4 for the regular season. In
Impressive
those
record
records.
and math on the fly.
Well, it confuses me because one has 3 columns in the middle, so I've got to line them up correctly, but I think I got it right.
Our Ticket TV coverage is presented by Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be, the official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Also presented by Hidden Meadows Golf Course, featuring the Par Bar and Bogey Grill, a 300-yard driving range, a fully stocked pro shop, and a 9-hole course that fits your game regardless of skill level. It's Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. And we're presented by Northeast Driving School. They have been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today. Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. A couple of minutes away from the kickoff tonight at Cameron Stadium between the Rams and the Eagles. We'll take our final time out of the pregame show, and when we return, we'll get Ernie's keys to the game. That's coming up next on Ticket TV.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Have you tried the new happy hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more. Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
That nip in the air can only mean one thing. Dorsey's fall introductions have arrived, and we need to make room. Hundreds of items have been marked down store-wide. Flexsteel Thornton sofa in a great quality Revolution fabric, list price $23.99, now only $8.99. Power reclining lift chair that lists for $10.99, now only $5.99. Dorsey's fall clearance is a perfect time to get any room in your home ready for the winter months. Dorsey Furniture, Route 1A, Holden.
Welcome back to Bangor. Ticket TV brought to you in part by Uno Pizzeria and Grill at 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. For takeout, call 947-5000, or you can order online at unos.com. It's the Rams and the Eagles from Messalonskee tonight in Class A soccer. Bangor 7-1 on the season. Messalonskee 2-5-1. Stage is set. And Ernie, let's get some keys to tonight's contest.
Well, for Messalonskee, the key is fairly simple. They have scored, the Eagles have, 4 goals in 8 games this season. Bangor has given up 6 goals in 8 games this season, so Messalonskee has to figure out a way to get one. And I guess they've got to be aware of opportunities to counterattack, assuming that Bangor's going to be putting most of the offensive pressure on them. And to counter that, I suppose Bangor's got to be aware of not getting caught too far up offensively and being able to get back to shut down any counterattacks quickly. I just can't see Bangor not controlling play. Bangor has outscored their opponents, or its opponents, 48-6 this year, and Messalonskee has been outscored 26-4. Yet they have a couple of wins over Mount Blue and Skowhegan, low-scoring games, obviously, when they win. So they want that would be the other thing for Messalonskee, is to try to do what they can to keep the goal out of the back of their net, the Eagles' net.
Ernie's keys to the game, presented by Varney Mazda, offering extensive new and pre-owned Mazda inventory, as well as competitive Mazda lease specials, finance options, and expert Mazda auto service. Varney Mazda, 260 Hogan Road in Bangor, and at VarneyMazda.com. Our coverage on Ticket TV also brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union. Acadia FCU is a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, 3 of them in Bangor. Find out how Acadia can enrich your life at acadiafcu.org. Also brought to you in part by Loring Job Corps. Don't settle for training just to get a job. Get training that results in a career at Loring Job Corps. Visit jobcorps.gov. Well, that does it for the Casella pregame show here on Ticket TV. Just a couple of minutes from the kickoff here at Cameron Stadium as the teams are being announced right now down on the pitch. See the Eagles being announced to the crowd. I like that. Just a simple step up.
Yeah.
No running around, no new lines formed. Just getting right to it.
You're addressing the crowd. The crowd can see the players better as they step forward. It's a good way of doing it, actually.
Almost through the Messalonskee squad down there. The Bangor Rams to be introduced next. Then an anthem and a kickoff tonight in Bangor. We got more soccer coming up tomorrow night on Ticket TV as well. We'll be back in Old Town as the Caribou Vikings come down from the county to take on the Old Town Coyotes. 6 o'clock start tomorrow night on Ticket TV. And nothing Thursday night before some Friday night football featuring your hometown ponies, Ernie, taking on the Herman Hawks in a little crossover Class CD matchup.
Well, the Noble Warriors of the Piscaticos had a tough game last Friday night against Mattinock Academy of Lincoln. Mattinock coming back up to the 11-man ranks after, I think it was 3 years in the 11-man ranks, and Gabe Foxcroft, a good game. Ponies finally won 20-6 to remain unbeaten at 4-0, and Herman has just been playing in all these nail-biters. Went double overtime last Friday to beat.
3 of their 4 games have gone to overtime this year.
Beat Nokomis as they
that was a wild one.
Denied you were at that game. Denied a 2-point conversion in the second overtime to get the win. Also have a last-second win over Hamden, and then an overtime loss when Messalonskee went for 2 and made it. Scored the victory in that game. Messalonskee, of course, Class B in football, Class A in soccer here. So they've had an exciting year and probably expect a similar close game Friday night from the Pottle Sports Complex in Hamden.
With the full teams just about announced, we will take a timeout and come back for the kick. It's the Bangor Rams and the Messalonskee Eagles in just a moment on Ticket TV.
High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales. Nothing runs like a deer in Bangor and Ellsworth. Next Home Experience. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Casella. Giving resources new life. Firehouse Subs. 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Levesque Business Solutions. Your one-stop source for office equipment and furniture. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. The official sports grill of Ticket TV. Varney Mazda, located at 260 Hogan Road in Bangor. Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. And by Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's best driver's ed for 55 years.
Desk jobs aren't for everyone. Some of us want work that moves. Work you can see. Work that matters. Others might call it dirty, but we don't mind. At Casella, hard work isn't just a means to an end. It's something you can build a life on, and it's important work that keeps society moving. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. That's the power of hard work.
Back here at Cameron Stadium, we are just about ready for the kickoff between Bangor and Messalonskee Class A soccer between the 7-1 Rams and the 2-5-1 Eagles. Ticket TV is brought to you in part by Colebrook Mitsubishi, New England's #1 volume Mitsubishi dealer, featuring a 5-year, 60,000-mile comprehensive warranty and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with rates as low as 0%. Colebrook Mitsubishi, 337 Madison Ave in Skowhegan, and at colebrookmitsubishi.com. And if you're in the mood for mouthwatering pizza or Italian food made from fresh ingredients, check out Angelo's Pizzeria in Bangor and in Hamden. Final team talks for both squads. The Rams out on the pitch and now being joined by the Messalonskee Eagles. Bangor attacking left to right to begin this contest. Messalonskee going from right to left.
Looks like Amelia Spry, who's just a freshman, who will take the first kick of the game right there for Messalonskee.
Bangor with the ball first, quickly attacking as a cross comes zipping in and met at the near post by the Eagle keeper.
I think it was Clara Oldenburg on that shot from the left wing.
Bangor trying to get it back up into the midfield. Tritt jumps on the loose ball and springs a teammate up the far sideline. Trying to cut infield. Looks like Kylan Atherley along the way. Pass inside to Oldenburg. Delivers a shot off of one of the Eagle backline players and out for a Bangor corner. A little more than a minute into the game, about 70 seconds in, and the Rams win the game's first corner.
Yeah, pretty good advance there after having to get the ball out of their defensive end, as Messalonskee did a pretty good job of trying to hold it in, but finally Bangor was able to clear the ball to the middle of the field and went on a fast break of sorts, and Oldenburg was looking ahead to find another teammate, and ball deflected off a Eagle.
Delivery in, skips through the first line of players. It's met at the back of the box and then knocked loose by Messalonskee. Eagles trying to come out to keep the possession alive, but unable to do so as the Rams jump right back on the ball. Tegan Atherley looked like she tried to let that one roll through to a teammate, but there was an Eagle right behind it. Avery Clark collects the loose ball, and Bangor recycles through the back. JoJo Kluke sending it out wide. Atherley with a one-touch, trying to spring a teammate down the far sideline. Too far in front of her, though, and out of play for an Eagle goal kick.
Yeah, Bangor likes to set up its offense a little bit away from the goal and then send players in and try to pass the ball through lanes to get a player with an advantage.
Messalonskee took it short. The Rams quickly jumped back on it to keep the ball down at this end of the pitch. There's a cross trying to switch sides of the field and a clearance from the Eagles, sending it back to where it came. Near interception there by JoJo Kluke allows the Rams to maintain possession. Here is Kluke feeding it towards the corner. Now Bangor bringing it back out. They get it to a player in the box, cleared out by Messalonskee, but again, not beyond about the 25-yard line. Now the Eagles jump on it and just try to advance the ball further up the pitch. Sophia Chase along the far sideline, trying to keep it in play for the Rams, but hounded by a Messalonskee player, and the Eagles win a throw.
The yellow line is out of bounds around the field.
First chance for the Eagles on this end of the pitch with it. A giveaway. Then given back by Bangor. Heading down the sideline for Messalonskee is Riley Pelletier. Pelletier met by a couple of Rams and loses the ball. Bangor trying to work it up the sideline, intercepted by the Eagles. Played back in the direction of Pelletier. And this one popped up. It will just trickle out for a goal kick.
Really something good happening there for the Eagles as that ball wanted to die there near the line, but Bangor able to screen the pursuing Eagle away from the ball.
Coombs with the restart off the goal kick. Here's Atherley streaking up the middle of the defense. Now slams on the brakes and switches the play, bringing it near side across the field to Aislinn Gifford. Gifford's first touch popped up in the air, then tried to head it into the path of Oldenburg. Aislinn back with it.
Oh.
Trying to lead Atherley right down the middle through a lane to goal, but unable to do so. Taken out nicely by Emma McDowell, and now Messalonskee on a break. Good defense, though, by Avery Clark to shut off the angle as Avery goes flying into the equipment down there, but never lost her footing and remained on two.
She's laughing.
Jojo Kluge collects the ball and plays it back to Coombs in goal. Coombs out along the far side. Messalonskee with an interception here. Sending it back towards the middle of the box was Amelia Spry, a freshman for the Eagles.
Yeah, one of 4 freshmen on the playing roster for Messalonskee.
Atherley jumping on the loose ball here for Bangor, turning on the Jets as she comes to open space in the middle of the pitch, lays it off for Oldenburg, who returns the favor. Atherley just got the ball caught between her feet, was unable to do anything with it, and then off the Messalonskee clearance, Gifford tried to bring it under her control, but deflects it behind for a goal kick.
Goes Atherley and Oldenburg. You see Oldenburg here, one timing it right back to Atherley, a little bit behind, behind her, just enough where she had to use one foot to get it to the other foot, and in the interim lost a little bit of control over it, and finally the ball goes out of bounds. But those players have been working together for quite some time now, combined for 43 goals last year. This year they have 28 goals through 8 games to go with 13 assists, 10 of those assists by Oldenburg, and Atherley with 18 of those 28 goals.
It'll be a Messalonskee throw along the far side as the Eagles win possession back. You gain about 8 yards off that throw and do it again. This time Bangor's first to it. Ball bobbling around a little bit at the 40-yard line before it's passed off to Oldenburg. Oldenburg gets around her defender, trying to pick out a pass, laying it through to Gifford. Perfect pass. Gifford shot hits the far post. And the Rams are denied by the woodwork.
Yeah, the woodwork also foiled the bid for a
rebound
follow-up shot there, because Bangor had 2 players there. Look at Oldenburg pass right through the middle of the Messalonskee defense, through 2 players to Aislinn Gifford, who did a nice job here. Didn't wait. One timed it, got by the goalie, but off the post.
Just a hair too much spin on that ball. Perfectly weighted through ball from Oldenburg to set it up. Bangor still with possession in an attacking area as the throw comes into Clara, but then is cleared about 20 yards down the pitch by Messalonskee. The Rams made a triple substitution during the last stoppage. Gabby Gordon among the players to come on.
Gifford, who sat out last year with a knee injury, a goal and 3 assists so far this season.
Oldenburg going through the traffic, keeping the ball on a string. Her shot from distance, and a nice save made there by the Eagle keeper, trying to pick out that number.
It's 19. It's Kiana Carrier, a junior.
Nice job there by
Carrier.
Carrier.
Yeah, stretched out to that far post for us, near post for her, and made a strong save.
Gifford passing it back to the middle of the pitch where it's intercepted by Amelia Spry. Spry has her pass taken away by Kluge, and the Rams right back on it. Pass to the midfield. That's Stevenson getting involved in the action for the first time. Up ahead to Gifford. It's knocked free, but it'll be another Bangor corner, their second of the game.
Yeah, that's a good job there by Spirit Avery, number 16, another freshman who was able to get in the way of that pass just enough to kick it out of bounds. Bangor gets a corner kick out of the play, but we're looking at another strong scoring opportunity.
Corner swung in by the Rams. They got a foot to it in the box, but it's played out now from outside of the area. A shot loops wide of goal, and Messalonskee survives another attack.
Pretty good pressure by Bangor there.
Start your day off right with Black Fly Coffee, a local coffee shop with drive-through and mobile ordering, serving the best coffee in the area, along with bagels, bakery items, donuts, and fresh squeezed lemonade at 107 Main Road in Holden, just across the Brewer line. While you're out in that direction, check out Dorsey Furniture, Route 1A in Holden. Dorsey's top pick Eastman House Queen mattresses and 5 comfort levels on sale now, starting at $6.99. Aislinn Gifford just unable to keep that one in the field of play. Will be another goal kick for Carrier. I say for Carrier, but Messalonskee's been using their center backs to take the goal kicks when they don't take it short out of the box. Kluke plays it down for the Rams. Laying it off to Jalen Williams. Here's Clark up the right sideline, trying to pass into the middle of the pitch where Stevenson was able to change her direction and go back to collect the ball. Bangor using that one-touch passing through space. Stevenson trying to lead it to Clark, but put it on her left foot instead of her right. That allowed Messalonskee to jump on the ball. Now Bangor not taking any chances there as Williams just puts it out of play. The Eagles get a throw on their side, their attacking side of midfield.
Good defense led to that. They foiled a Bangor foray into the offensive end.
Throw is intercepted by Oldenburg, and the Rams right back with possession. She goes back to Clark. Clark plays it off of an Eagle. That ball never went out of play. But Clark wins possession back. Kluke in the middle of the pitch will send it straight up the middle and find Stevenson. A layoff for Oldenburg, and now a floater over the top for Atherley. A perfect pass, who plays it down, and Tegan Atherley blasts it into the back of the net. If you set up a D1 player like that, she is not going to miss. It's another goal for Tegan Atherley, number 19 this season, to lead the charge for the Rams.
And that's similar to multiple goals that she scored this year. Just the serve by Oldenburg in front of the defense. You see where Atherley is onside when the ball was kicked out ahead of the field, and there just not much Carrier could do as she was backing up, and the ball went high to her left side, in Bangor now with a 1-0 lead.
Game's first goal coming just beyond 11 minutes into tonight's contest. Rams on top 1-0, and see if that opens up their attack a little more now. Here's Gifford along the sideline, playing it to Gordon in the middle of the pitch. Attempted through ball again, trying to get to Atherley. Messalonskee just able to get back to deal with that one initially. Their cross doesn't make it beyond Gifford. Gifford skips it over to Oldenburg. Oldenburg a step around her defender, and then you saw Atherley get out of her path because she knew what was coming next.
She knew exactly what was coming there. Shot high and out, but good pressure by Bangor again there. They don't need to keep it in the area all that long. They just bring it in and with an idea of where they want to pass it to and how they want to get it to that offensive teammate. And that time it wound up on the foot of Oldenburg, who a lot of times is a playmaker, but in that time was trying to score herself.
Lucy O'Connell into the contest to give Gifford a breather. Loose ball collected in the middle of the pitch by Gordon. She swings back towards the middle and passes off to Kluke. Rams go up the far sideline now and bring it back towards the middle just beyond Oldenburg. Stevenson trying to attack that ball and able to keep it down as the deflection pops to Gordon. Oldenburg around one. Oldenburg looking for the shot, deflected down. Messalonskee's clearance as far as Clark. Here's Clark probing forward. Her pass into the middle gets deflected out.
Yeah, she anticipated a teammate being there, but they would all step back a little bit.
Atherley returns to Oldenburg. Oldenburg turning around her defender, puts one along the turf wide of goal. Give Novus Autoglass a call today at 945-6488 to get your windshield repaired or replaced. And Bangor Window Shade and Drapery offers custom blind shades, drapery, and outdoor awnings at 105 Main Street in downtown Bangor. Messalonskee with a nice job of applying some pressure there to win the ball back in an attacking area. Pelletier tried to keep the run going, was dispossessed briefly, and now it finds its way to Clark. Clark loses the ball out of play. Messalonskee will have a throw from inside the 25-yard line. Thrown in by Spirit Avery. Rams quickly back on it. Avery with an interception, but plays it right off the shins of Clark. Clark pops it forward where Kylan Atherley runs it down. That one deflects out of play off of Stevenson for a Eagle throw. Clark to Atherley. Oldenburg tries to lift one over the top again, and this time the flag was up on Atherley.
Yeah, it's a close call as Atherley's going to make those dashes toward the net to take the lead pass, but that time she got out ahead of the defender, and see the offsides there.
18-yard box playing the role of kind of the offsides line in that one.
Really did. But even when she's offsides, though, the play is putting a lot of pressure on the defense, has the defense on its heels, and that's something that Messalonskee has to think about. And the next time Bangor tries something like that.
Settled by the Rams. Taken out wide. Bangor trying to get a cross in as Oldenburg goes to support. The pass comes behind her. Nice job by Roy, I believe, on the far side to collect it. Roy goes back to Atherley. Now it's Oldenburg. Back out wide. Bangor tries to switch the play. Messalonskee gets a kneecap to the ball. Now Jalen Williams on the Ram logo, passing it through the middle to Gordon. Gordon trying to sprint away from her defender. Asking for teammates to come back in her direction. Gordon lays it off into the middle. Kylan Atherley gets through a couple defenders, passes it off, and a bullet into the back of the net. How is that for the Atherley connection? Kylan draws the defenders her way, passes off to Teagan, and there's goal number 20 on the season, number 2 on the night for Teagan Atherley.
Coming at 24-19 left in the first half, you see Kylan Atherley here. A couple of defenders on it. One got a foot on it, but Kylan got it back and slipped it across to her left to Teagan, who had been left open after the defense converged on Kylan, and then she blasted a close shot into the center of the goal, and again, 2 for the game for her already, and we're barely 16 minutes in.
Pretty good positioning there by Carrier and net.
Yeah.
She was right on the spot, but Atherley just picked it out perfectly and put it in the corner with power behind it.
She's certainly a sniper, Atherley is, and Carrier gave herself the best chance to do something about it, but really it was kind of like a penalty kick situation.
Here's Atherley already working on a hat trick, just unable to dribble it through the traffic. Clark takes it away at the 20, passes it forward, but only to white shirts. She gets the clearance back. Brings it a little further down into the corner. That cross met by Messalonskee. Jalen Williams steps up to keep it down at this end for the Rams. Oldenburg taking it wide, all the way down to the corner. Oldenburg around one defender, passing it off to Stevenson on the angle. Stevenson's pass rolls through a couple of bodies. Gets to Kylan Atherley off a deflection to Oldenburg. She stops the ball in the box, gets in a shooting position, but it flies off the shin of her defender.
It's going to be a corner kick. It was a deflection there. This Bangor putting a ton of pressure on right now. You can see that off the shin of number 7 for Messalonskee, Sadie Pye, senior mid and back, but playing back here in this situation. You can see how there were like 8 Messalonskee defenders within 10 yards of the goal. That's how much Bangor's offense had the Eagles pinned back.
3 Eagles just on the goal line there, trying to provide some extra protection alongside Carrier. Atherley delivered the cross in, and off a volley goes out of play.
Jalen Williams, I think, on the volley there. Directionally sound, but just too high.
In a moment, we'll show you the school profiles for these two teams. Messalonskee High School from Oakland, Maine. Bangor continues to apply that pressure. Atherley with an interception. Now has the ball back. Pass off for Gordon in the midfield. All kinds of space as she finds Oldenburg. Little three-player game right now between those three as the ball squirts out wide. Looks like Maddie McLean out wide along that far sideline for the Rams. Atherley gets dispossessed here by Kaylin Henning. And then Henning gets dropped in the corner, and it'll be a free kick for the Eagles. Taking another look at this challenge from Atherley, shoulder to shoulder, and sending the Messalonskee Jr. flying to the turf. Well, we have a moment here. Let's show you the school profiles. We'll begin with the visiting Eagles from Messalonskee.
Yeah, 738, the enrollment at Messalonskee High School of Oakland. Scott Howlett, the principal. Chad Foy, the athletic administrator for the Eagles. And did you know Anson Morrill was an American politician who served as the 24th governor of Maine from 1855 to 1856. Morrill was born in 1803 in Belgrade, one of the towns that now serves or sends students to Messalonskee High School.
And Bangor High School on Broadway in Bangor.
And if you didn't know, Messalonskee High School. Got any idea what towns send to Messalonskee High School?
All right. We're going with Oakland.
Yep.
We are going with, what did we just say? Belgrade?
Belgrade.
There we go. There's two. What else is down in that? I'm trying to think of the Belgrade's Lake region.
Exactly. Sydney,
okay,
where I actually lived for a year and a half when I was working down there. Rome and China.
It's a global school,
Yeah.
Messalonskee
Well,
High School.
It really is. You know, it's kind of funny because I'm an old man, but when I first went working down there, that was the small school in the area with Lawrence and Winslow and Waterville in particular. And over the years, things have changed such that Messalonskee is the biggest school
booming, yeah,
in that area now. As people working in Augusta and Waterville, the bedroom communities along the Belgrade Lakes region there, and now with 738 students, that's about where it's been for a while now.
It seemed like 11, 12 years ago or so when I was in high school, every time we'd go down to Messalonskee, whether it was football, baseball, whatever it was, there'd be like a new addition on the school. It seemed like that was right around the time the boom was happening.
It was all growing, and in the meantime, some of the mills in the Waterville and Winslow area were closing, and so they were losing enrollment, now to the point where Winslow's a Class D school in football and a Class B school in most other sports. Waterville is a B school as well in most sports, and they are much smaller than Messalonskee, a couple hundred students a piece smaller, but Lawrence a little bit bigger.
Here's a chance for the Eagles. Their first corner of the game with 19 minutes remaining in this first half. Swung in the middle of the box. A pretty good delivery there. Still not clear. Now Bangor boots it up the pitch. Messalonskee trying to keep it down at this end.
Yeah, Riley Pelletier, number 10, presented himself a pretty good target there for that corner kick. We just couldn't quite get up to head the ball toward the goal.
Messalonskee back on it around the 40-yard line, but there's Gordon to stomp on the ball. Dangerous pass over to Clark. Now Oldenburg lays it off, and Bangor advances beyond midfield. Rams jumping right back onto the attack. Oldenburg passing it for Kylan Atherley. Will she get there first? Just unable to with the angle, but the ball spits out to a teammate in the box. And then it's swept out of play by the Eagles for a Bangor throw.
That's what Oldenburg does. She gets the ball in the middle of the field and just sets up teammates all afternoon, all evening long. I don't know if she leads the region in assists, but she has to be one of the top assist makers in northern Maine. She has, 11 now with one here tonight.
Kylie Snowden and Georgie Stevenson back onto the pitch here for the Rams. Bangor gets the cross in where it's snared at the near post by Carrier. Quick hands for the Messalonskee keeper, and after she boots this one up towards midfield, all right, let's show you that Bangor school profile.
Yeah, Bangor, one of the larger schools in the state with 1,200 students. Paul Butler, the principal, Stephen Enstein, the athletic administrator, watching the game from across the field. And Sam the Ram, whereabouts unknown, is the school mascot. Did you know President Teddy Roosevelt visited Bangor on August 27th in 1902? You can see him in that carriage touring the city.
And in the corner of the screen, the Rams punch in their third goal of the game. It was off a blast from Clara Oldenburg and then cleaned up at the back post. I want to say that was Kylan Atherley. Let's take another look at it.
Well, here comes Oldenburg in after taking the feed.
She put it off the keeper and the underside of the crossbar.
And its a race is on.
Straight down.
And number 11, Callie Snowden.
Just into the ball game. Not 2 minutes earlier, scoring the goal to put Bangor up 3-0.
Yeah, nice play there. Again, Bangor charging rather than trying to move the ball around the area. They're bringing it in and doing something with it quickly, and it's paying off for them as the lead grows to 3-0.
Gifford passing it to Stevenson. Stevenson gets around her defender and returns it now to Gifford. Slicing her way into the box. A cross comes in along the ground, redirected into the back of the net. 2 goals in about 15 seconds for the Bangor Rams. And that one, is that the hat trick for Tegan Atherley? No, it's Clara Oldenburg.
That's Oldenburg with the goal. Here, we see the pass in to Aislinn Gifford. Dribbles it in toward the end line, and then
there's all kinds of players in the box, and there's Oldenburg.
Oldenburg with a one-time.
Just redirecting it perfectly into that lower left-hand corner. And the Rams now halfway to the mercy rule. Through 24 minutes, they lead Messalonskee 4-0.
Yeah, those goals, 21 seconds apart. Goals 3 and 4. Of course, the mercy rule, if a team is ahead by 8 goals or more with 20 minutes or less left in the second half, then the game ends. We saw one of those, I think, with Bangor earlier this year against Hamden. I think it was one of their first games of the year.
Season opener, they walked off in 10-2 fashion. It's kind of how it goes for the Rams, too, where they settle into the game and then score just in absolute bunches. They can put up 3 in 3 minutes.
Well, you see them control the ball near the midfield, but what it does is it creates more space in the offensive end and running lanes for some of the forwards, and then it's just a matter of angling the pass correctly so the forward can get down there. Right there is one.
There's Gifford laying it off for Stevenson. A blast to the near post and just couldn't get the angle down.
Yeah, just lots of pressure here. Here's Gifford getting control in the middle of the field, and there's Stevenson running to an open space, seeing the defense in front of her, so she knows she wouldn't be offsides. A couple of dribbles, and a hard shot tries to go to the near post, but just wide.
Bangor having their way on the attack right now. Messalonskee just trying to knock this one beyond midfield, unable to do so as Gabby Roy steps up for Bangor. Oldenburg running into the box. Took some contact from behind. Now pass through to the middle of the area. They play it backwards to Gordon. Gordon decides not to shoot. Now Bangor goes back even further through the back line. Here's Kluke. Kluke takes it out wide. Now plays it in with her left foot and gives Carrier something to deal with at the far post.
Yeah, that's a pretty threatening shot, actually, from where it started, but Carrier was alert to it and covered that near post. So now Bangor has scored as many goals here in 24 minutes as Messalonskee has scored all season.
Carrier up to deal with that ball in the middle of the area. UMaine Online offers 60-plus degree and certificate programs offered through Maine's flagship university. Apply now, umaine.edu/online. Coverage on Ticket TV, also brought to you by North Star Waste and Recycling, conveniently located at 198 Deergo Drive in Brewer. At North Star, they are picking up what you are putting down. Avery Clark, Kylan Atherley, and Mallory Tritt onto the pitch for the Bangor Rams. Messalonskee making a double switch as well. Back underway, and Clark took her eye off the ball, loses it over the boundary. Both teams making another substitution as Maddie McLean back into the ball game. as is Amelia Spry for Messalonskee. Experience the Bennett Auto Center difference at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor and online at bennettautocenter.com. And Tiller and Rye is a local grocer located at 20 South Main Street in Brewer. Proud to offer products from right here in the great state of Maine. Bangor trying to advance the ball beyond midfield, but Messalonskee is able to jump back onto it. Eagles trying to roll it forward and dealt with by Bangor at the back. Jalen Williams with the clearance. Here's Stevenson up top. Center forward for the Rams sends a teammate after that one, Lucy O'Connell on the chase, but actually that is
Emily Adams.
Yes, it is. Number 13 down here, giving chase, a new player into the game for the Rams. Clark feeds it into the middle. Adams again running after it. Adams trying to shield the ball from her defender, and it's poked free for a Bangor throw. Dozen minutes remaining in the first half tonight. Bangor on top, 4-0. Two more substitutions with both teams' number 2s re-entering. Emma McDowell for Messalonskee and Tegan Atherley for the Rams. Tegan working on a hat trick after goals in the 12th and 16th minutes. Now up to 20 on the season in what is game number 9 for the Rams.
Anyway, Avery Clark gets her running in during one of these games.
She is all over the place.
She plays in the back, but she's more of an attacker than she is a defender, and a lot of times spends a lot of her game up in the midfield area and even to the forward line.
Right back on the team sheet, much more of a right wing once the game gets underway.
Yeah, yes.
Stevenson turning and firing and collected by Carrier off a couple of hops.
Pretty potent shot there on the turnaround by the freshman. Watch this. It's about a 20-yarder, but Carrier gets down and at it.
Liberty Olton licensed insurance agent is an independent agent who helps individuals and small businesses find the best plans that suit their needs. Call Liberty Olton today at 217-8214. Reminder that coming up at the half, it's the Heroes Halftime Show. First half highlights and recap, as well as a look ahead at the rest of the week's schedule on the airwaves of 92.9 The Ticket, as well as Ticket TV. Atherley, it's Kylan in space for Bangor, passing it upfield for Adams to give chase, but the angle puts it back to Carrier. Day one of the Major League Baseball playoffs with a quadruple header taking place around the postseason. The Detroit Tigers, the first team to come away with a postseason victory in 2024. Things got a little hairy for them in the 9th inning. Houston loaded the bases, but Detroit comes away with a 3-1 win. They're going to be a tough out in this postseason with the historic run that they went on just to get there.
Yeah, really. And now they've got one game down. They're the underdog in this series. But against the Houston Astros, who are trying to get to the ALCS for the 8th straight year, something like that. It's a ridiculous number like that. But now Detroit's got game 1 and just needs to steal one of the next 2 to move on.
Other games going on right now, middle of the 4th inning. The Mets trying to keep at least half the momentum from yesterday, from the first game of the doubleheader when they punched their ticket to the postseason. They're on top of Milwaukee 3-2 on the road early on in that one. And Kansas City, the 1-0 shutout of the Baltimore Orioles in that potent lineup. So the O's 9 innings away from having their season come to an end.
That's the final there, huh? Nice. Well, they lost 100 games last year. The Royals did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were active during the off season in terms of acquiring some talent and did some more of it at the trade deadline.
They were a talented ball club, no doubt. Very good lineup. One of the best players in the league in the middle of the diamond, and Bobby Witt Jr. They were one game under 500 versus everyone not named the Chicago White Sox this year, because that is the benefit that those three playoff teams in the Central got, just beating up on the worst team in baseball history endlessly. Minnesota, the only one unable to do it well enough.
But they're backing it up now. They get the win in the game 1 of the series, and they've got a couple of good starters, if I remember correctly. And so now they just have to win one of the next 2 to move on.
There's a shot from Atherley, middle of the area. Nice denying save from Carrier, sprawling down to her left on the turf. It'll lead to another Bangor corner.
Yeah, some nice interior passing here by the Rams, and here is Tegan Atherley finally settles it. Comes up quickly, and a diving save by Carrier. Couldn't control it, but one of her teammates kicked it out of bounds to force the corner kick and prevent a second shot on goal.
Here's Tegan's delivery, whipping it into the box. Bangor trying to charge in to meet it. And after ping-balling between a couple of players, it's the Eagles coming out with the clearance. Oldenburg with a steal to bring it back down this direction for the Rams. Taking it out wide for Bangor's McLean. Clark jumps onto the loose ball. Now Tritt passes it back to Williams. Clark finds herself in some space. Rolls the ball forward with the right foot. Keeps the run going. Now across. Takes a deflection in the box. Dangerous. Kylan Atherley jumps on it. Tries to pass it across the lane. Bangor keeps the possession going. Tritt with a shot from distance is blocked down. There's Kylan Atherley again on the ball to win it back. A strong shot. Met the side of a Messalonskee defender. Now it's Oldenburg stopping it at the 20-yard line. Tegan Atherley's pass back to her didn't get through. Oldenburg was able to put it back to Tegan, who nearly gets dispossessed again and then gives away a free kick to Messalonskee.
Yeah, Amelia Spry there, the freshman for Messalonskee, causing some problems defensively, and then a push-off by Atherley is going to send the ball the Eagles' way.
Pretty brisk night tonight in Bangor, October the 1st. Fall air finally making its way into eastern and central Maine.
Yeah, it's supposed to be down in the 40s tonight. It's going to be that time of year.
Eagles trying to turn into an attacking position, but unable to do so. Bangor comes out with it to the midfield area. Bangor Tire Company, from a lawnmower to a skidder, they have you covered since 1927, the best in tires and service. Find it at 514 Colebrook Road in Herman or at bangortire.com. Oldenburg trying to thread it through to Adams. Flag stays down, and Adams' shot gets into the far post. Emily Adams with the inch-perfect precision, and it's a 5th goal of the game for Bangor, who follows it up with 5 substitutes coming onto the pitch.
Yeah, second assist of the evening for Clara Oldenburg. Watch this pass here through the defense, and there's Adams running it down. Number 16, Spirit Avery, trying to keep up with her, and Adams got just enough on it to get it by Carrier and off the bottom of the far post. It's now 5-0 Bangor.
That ball was rolling right at that far post. Was curious to see which, does it get 51% of the left or 51% of the right to put it in?
In the middle and bounce back, and it served Emily Adams well. She picked up her 3rd goal of the season. Oldenburg, her 2nd assist of the night. She now has 12 on the season that is midway through.
5 first-half goals for the Rams. Can't imagine they're done yet. They will keep attacking for this final 5. Oldenburg dropping back to defensive positioning to do a little work there for the Rams. Now Gordon comes out of the area with it. Into the middle where Kylan Atherley gives chase, and Messalonskee puts it out along the far sideline.
Yeah, Bangor's got these sprinters in the forward position, and if you're a midfielder for Bangor, particularly Oldenburg, you kind of send it ahead and see if somebody can chase it down. A lot of times you can kind of make eye contact with your teammate to let them know it's coming, and that time it was pass ahead to see what would happen, and it wound up going out of bounds.
Messalonskee throw along the far sideline, and they'll do it again.
I'll get some Dayquil in my kit bag here if I need it.
There you go.
Starting to deteriorate just a little bit. Had a pretty good day, though. I'm reluctant to start my wood stoves, oil furnaces.
Yeah, we've managed to keep the furnace off to this point.
I think I'm paying the price right now.
The house is getting a little chilly.
Yeah. It's now October, so I think probably I'll be less reluctant to preserve myself. Usually this is just reserved for tournament time.
Here's Messalonskee trying to move the ball up the pitch, and they're attacking third. Spry coming over to keep the possession alive. Running with the ball at her feet is Pelletier, playing it out wide in the direction of Henning. Those have been the three main attackers that Messalonskee has tried to go through tonight.
Yeah, they've had some good moments here, but it's just Bangor been dominating.
There's a nice spinning takeaway by the Eagles and feeding it up the pitch in the direction of McDowell. McDowell goes into the middle to Pelletier. And now Spry down the far sideline.
Rams trying to pick up their 6th consecutive victory here. Since their loss to Camden Hills, the Rams have won 5 in a row and have given up just the 1 goal in the 2-1 win over Mount Ararat. Beat Brewer 6-0, Babs 5-0, Oxford Hills 9-0, Mount Ararat 2-1, and Edward Little 8-0, and now a 5-0 lead over Messalonskee. So pretty impressive at both ends of the pitch, although I would suspect a lot of it is overpowering offense. Doesn't leave them that much time to have to play defense. They've scored 6, 5, 9, 2, and 8, 5 here, so a lot of goals being scored.
35-1 goals for versus goals allowed isn't a bad ratio to have.
No, that'll get you a winning streak.
Rams trying to get on the ball along the far sideline. That's Gabby Sprang over there, a sophomore defender into the game for Bangor. Offside flag up against the Messalonskee attacker. So we approach 90 seconds remaining in this first half.
That loss to Camden Hills came on the 13th of September, so it's been good 3 weeks. Nearly 3 weeks, I should say, since they have tasted defeat.
Whether playing or watching, soccer can work up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Main Road in Hamden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahamden.com. Rams looking for another before the break. Cross floated into the box, dealt with nicely by the Eagles.
Yeah, nice serve by Lucy O'Connell, though, from the right wing after she was sent downfield by Tegan Athley with a long pass.
McDowell trying to hold off O'Connell, who's able to backtrack and win possession back for the Rams. Gifford plays it backwards. Now Gordon has it at the 40, a pass behind O'Connell. O'Connell pressuring, gets a deflection. Ball still not out of harm's way for Messalonskee. And now we got Wayne Harvey saying keep it down to this end of the pitch. Offsides against the Eagles.
Oh, actually a throw-in.
Oh, so the ball went out of play? Apparently. All right. Gordon with 20 sends it backwards. See if the Rams get another shot off. Gordon has it back at the 25, at the 20, lifts one in the direction of goal, and Carrier collects it as we dip inside of 10 seconds before the half. Carrier will hold on to the ball, put it in the air with 3, and the halftime whistle right there. A strong first 40 from the Bangor Rams. 5 goals on the board. They lead Messalonskee 5-0 at the break. Don't go anywhere. It's the Heroes Halftime Show coming your way next on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers. Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart. And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Hey you! Yes, you! Are you between the ages of 16 and 24 trying to plan your future? Let the dedicated team at Job Corps get you headed in the right direction. Earn your diploma or get certified in a vocation in less than a year. Call today to change your life.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
Thank you for helping us have a great start in 2023.
When we started, we wanted to make sure that North Star could help everyone's needs, whether you own a business, you're a homeowner, or a contractor.
Or you have a big project that you need a big dumpster for.
We have what you need: front-load dumpsters, roll-offs, and our transfer station, and so much more.
And the best part is, our prices are unbelievable. If you don't have one of these, you're paying too much.
So who cares if your trash gets picked up? At North Star Waste and Recycling, we care.
Welcome back to Cameron Stadium and welcome to the Heroes halftime show here on Ticket TV. The Bangor Rams with a 5-0 lead at the break over Messalonskee. Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, it's the place to be. The official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at heroesportsgrill.com. Bangor 40 minutes away from an 8th win and 9 tries this season. There's a shot of the fan cam presented by the University of Maine, and is that actually a very on the nose UMaine fan cam?
Speaking of the University of Maine, there's the soccer coach, Scott Atherley, making a point there. And, of course, he's got 2 daughters playing for Bangor. One that's who's going to play for him at the University of Maine next year. Tegan Atherley is already committed, and Kylan Atherley just a sophomore.
And that program having a very strong couple of seasons. Of course, a NCAA berth a year ago, and the Black Bears right in the thick of America East once again this year. Ticket TV coverage is brought to you in part by Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning. For over 30 years, Bangor's best dry cleaners. Ask about their military and senior citizen discounts. Open 7 to 7, 7 days a week at 1001 Union Street in Bangor. Let's take a look at the first half highlights presented by Next Home Experience.
See a lot of this, a little fast breaking by Bangor. Lead pass through the defense to Aislinn Gifford. Nice shot there, tipped away off the bar. No goal there. Here's another play into Tegan Atherley. Gets ahead of the field and pounds it home. Pass from Clara Oldenburg set that up. Here's another pass to Atherley. She scores again. That coming on an assist from Kylan. Off the crossbar, and the follow-up is good for Bangor. Callie Snowden, I believe. Here comes Gifford again. And a one-timer by Oldenburg. That made it 4-0. And the shot missed there by, I think it was Georgie Stevenson. But here is Bangor again. Another nice save there by Kiana Carrier of Messalonskee. And there's Emily Adams sneaking it past the defender and also past the goalie and off the inside of the far post to make it 5-0. That coming with 5:22 left in the first half. And that's the score as we are now in intermission. Bangor 5 and Messalonskee 0.
Ticket TV brought to you in part by Frank's Bake Shop, family owned and operated since 1945. Check out Frank's Meals to Go, convenient and delicious. Don't forget those scrumptious baked goods that made Frank's famous. Call 947-4594. Frank's Bake Shop at 199 State Street in Bangor and at franksbankery.com. Also brought to you in part by Bangor Mall Cinemas, Greater Bangor's favorite hometown theater for over 40 years. Bangor Mall Cinemas features luxury recliners and an upgraded food menu. Find showtimes and reserve your seat at yourneighborhoodtheater.com. Let's take a look now at the live events coming your way the rest of the week on the airways of 92.9 The Ticket. Plenty of Major League Baseball postseason action coming up the rest of this week. We got Padres and Braves to begin that series tonight. 8 o'clock the pregame, 8:30 first pitch out on the West Coast. Same tomorrow night as we bring you Game 2 of that wild card series. Thursday night features Thursday Night Football as Week 5 in the NFL kicks off between the Bucs and the Falcons. Friday night, with no live events on the airwaves, will be one of the last times we say that in the fall season, with hockey and basketball right around the corner. Speaking of hockey, the Black Bears open the regular season Saturday evening against American International College at the Alphon. 6:30 pregame. John Shields, Larry Mahoney on the call at 7 o'clock, and we'll bring you a little Major League Baseball playoffs on the radio during the day. That's on 92.9 The Ticket. On Ticket TV the rest of the week, we got one more soccer game coming up tomorrow night, back to Old Town, as the Coyote girls host Caribou. Friday Night Football brings us to Pottle Field, as Herman hosts Foxcroft, and as we mentioned at the start of the broadcast, just guaranteed to be a good game featuring the Herman Hawks on Ticket TV.
Yeah, they are making things close, and for the most part successful. 3-1 is the start for the Hawks. Foxcroft Academy 4-0 in Class D.
Into next week, some soccer on Thursday. It's boys soccer at Hamden Academy as Hamden hosts Brewer, and then back to Pottle Field and Herman next Thursday night as the Herman girls host John Babson, which would be a very good Class B contest on the soccer pitch. That will do it for the halftime show. First, I'll tell you about Doors Equipment, your local Kubota dealer. Doors can help you with all your equipment needs, now offering $0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select models. Visit DoorsEquipment.com. Take a timeout, back for the second half kick right after this on Ticket TV.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, depend on the knowledge and experience of Hammond Lumber Company. Hammond's Home Planning Center will turn your ideas into accurate conceptual drawings, and 3D visualization is available. Your Hammond sales rep will prepare a materials list and cost estimate. And when you buy all of your materials from them, Hammond will refund all of your design fees. Hammond can deliver your order from any of their 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner since 1953.
Since 1966, Down East Toyota has been Eastern Maine's Toyota dealer. Although our look has changed, our commitment remains the same. We're dedicated to keeping you and your Toyota on the road. From safety and reliability to outstanding resale values, Toyota has earned your trust. And right now, buy our rugged workhorse truck, the Tundra, for a low 1.99% APR for up to 48 months. It's a nice new look, but we're just as proud of our old values. One family, one dealership, one outstanding brand. All roads lead to Down East.
Enhance your student-athlete's performance and get to the next level with Queen City Athletics and VZ. Our 7,000-square-foot facility that includes an indoor turf and weight room offers 24/7 gym access, personalized training, and programs year-round. From speed and agility, strength and conditioning, or sports-specific training, our expert trainers are ready to help athletes of all levels excel. Visit vz.queencityathletics.com or follow us on Facebook or Instagram to learn more and sign up today.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
Back here at Cameron Stadium in Bangor, second half is 25 seconds old, as you see right there, and that's how long it took the Bangor Rams to get into attacking position.
Going to be a corner kick for the Rams. They had 4 in the first half. Outshot Messalonskee 12-1.
Cross comes in for Bangor. Met by the head of Tegan Atherley at the edge of the box. Trying not to pant into the microphone after running the stadium stairs here at Cameron Stadium during that last break.
Getting your exercise?
Yeah, the non-existent cardio is really kicking in. Though at the base of the stairs, I ran into University of Maine Athletic Director Jude Kelly. Out enjoying some high school soccer on a fine Tuesday evening. There's a shot and a bullet into the net. How's that from Clara Oldenburg to open the scoring in the second half?
She's having a big night here. 2 goals and 2 assists now. There's number 7, Gabby Roy with the ball. She's going to send it across to Oldenburg. And she's wide open there. Shoots it from about 22 yards out. Nothing that Carrier could do about it. It was high to her left side and safely under the crossbar, and it now is a 6-0 Bangor lead.
2 goals away from that 8-goal number. A difference of 8 or more in the final 20 minutes brings an end to the match in high school soccer in the state of Maine. Bangor intercepting on the near sideline, trying to go back to Gordon in the middle of the field. Messalonskee jumps into the picture, as does Gabby Roy, to try to keep it with the Rams.
That's when Bangor gets the ball offensively in that middle third. The people that are running the wings put so much pressure on it. If somebody's behind them in that middle area, it's going to be offsides call on Athley, I believe. There's space there, and that's what Oldenburg found that time, as she was kind of hanging out in the middle there at about 20 yards from the goal, and pass came to her. There was nobody around her, so she was able to take a couple dribbles and just set up an absolute blast high and to the upper right corner of the goal.
As we've seen many times this year on Ticket TV, as Atherley is through, but the flag was up, so the hat-trick goal has to wait at least a little while longer here tonight in Bangor. Wayne Harvey with the left arm extended into the air. What I was going to say, though, as we've seen many times for the Rams this season on Ticket TV, Clara Oldenburg has to be, 30, 35 yards away from goal to consider herself in shooting position?
That's all. Yeah, that's close enough. And that time she was about 22, I believe, off the 12-yard line of the football field. And so she had plenty of juice on that shot.
Rams attacking from right to left now in this second half of play. Gordon rolling it to Stevenson. Stevenson trying to get around her defender, and does. Stevenson straight through on goal, tucks it in with the left foot. There's a 7th for Bangor. A first tonight for Georgie Stevenson. 2 goals in just over 3 minutes to open the second half for the Bangor Rams.
But you also see what a threat Tegan Athley is. Watch her go through. She's not going to get the ball because she's ahead, and then there are defenders kind of hanging around to see what she's going to do. In the meantime, Stevenson able to dribble past the defender and boot the ball into the lower right corner of the net. 2 shots, 2 goals here in the second half.
That's the second time tonight that the Bangor Rams have scored 2 goals in consecutive minutes. Clara Oldenburg involved in both of them. Callie Snowden scored in the 23rd minute. Oldenburg then scored, 21 seconds later in the 24th minute. And right there, Oldenburg in the 42nd minute, followed by Georgie Stevenson in the 43rd. Rams off and running. And that's after Tegan Atherley scored 2 goals in about 4 minutes' time in the 12th and 16th minute earlier in the first half.
Yeah, these 2 goals, Oldenburg and Stevenson in the second half, 117 plus 37, a minute 54 apart. And so the Rams here continuing to put on the offensive pressure.
That one goes out at the back. In a moment, we'll send you off to a picture-in-picture break.
Bangor also had 8-0 wins over Mount Blue and Edward Little, in addition to the 10-2 win over Hampton, and a 9-0 win over Oxford Hill. So more, in all likelihood, those games didn't go the full 80.
Well, they have 60-plus goals in last year's regular season as well. So
yeah, they're on a pace there now. They're up to, 44-7? 48-7, 55, and we're in game 9.
9 tonight, wow.
So that's 9.
They're well ahead of the pace this year.
Averaging 6 a game, a little over 6 a game, and they're right ahead of that here tonight.
At Hillside Athletics, they are passionate about sports and feature cutting-edge equipment to help you better your game. Visit hillsideathletics.com for a full list of equipment, services, and training packages. The Fitch Company, where you'll find experience with electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters ready to meet varied engineering challenges or handle projects. Find them at thefitchcompany.com. And Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales is home of the complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan. Route 1A in Hancock and at Tony's FairwayAuto.com. We'll see what comes of this attacking move for the Rams before sending you off to that break. Poked free back in the direction of Tritt. She's able to step in there and get the ball back to the feet of Adams. Going through a double team that time were the Rams, but Messalonskee with a clearance back towards midfield, and a bit of a misplay there by Bangor. Running past the ball was Brooklyn Smerschel, a junior into the game. The Eagles trying to attack down the far sideline, but a timely interception. Stepping in, Gabby Sprang. Sophomore getting an extended run out here tonight. And as that ball is put out of play along the far sideline, we'll send you off to that break, but we'll keep an eye on the action right here at Cameron Stadium. Back with the commentary in just a few moments.
High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales. Nothing runs like a deer in Bangor and Ellsworth. Next Home Experience. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Casella. Giving resources new life. Firehouse Subs. 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and furniture. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, the official sports grill of Ticket TV. Varney Mazda, located at 260 Hogan Road in Bangor. Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. And by Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's best driver's ed for 55 years.
It's the Mezzo.
Back here at Cameron Stadium, Adams playing it forward for a teammate. Running after that was Ava Cyphers. Bangor still with it in the box. Almost dispossessed there. They return it to Kylan Atherley. Kylan across to Emily Adams. It rolls through to the feet of Reese Trott. Trott keeping it alive. Playing an angled pass that'll return to her. Now the Rams going back a little bit. And knocked out of play. It'll be a throw with Quinn Andrews ready to bring it back in. Aislinn Gifford coming back onto the pitch here for a second half run. Don't forget to start your mornings the right way with the morning roast, weekdays 6 to 8 a.m. Ben Barr joining the show tomorrow morning to preview the season opener for Maine hockey coming up on Saturday night. And then on the drive, your way home, weekdays 4 to 6 p.m. Aaron Jackson, Jim Churchill, Matt Cunha in the studio tomorrow. Plenty to talk about between the NFL, Major League Baseball playoffs, the whole Jeremy Swayman saga. Wasn't on the show today. You were, Ernie. How's that starting to feel with Swayman, with some numbers becoming public, the sides starting to pit each other against the fan base?
I mean, stuff has to happen between now and December 1st at the latest. And there are plenty of examples of players who have signed very late in that period of time. And so in terms of the preseason and into the start of the regular season. So I still think there's quite a bit of optimism that something will get worked out. And by all accounts, Swayman would like to play in Boston.
Yeah, he wants to be a Bruin.
The Bruins would like to have him. They traded the other goalie, Elmark, and so it'll be interesting. I mean, we're all panicking now because they're in training camp and he's not there. And
opening night is 1 week from tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
Jim Montgomery's already said Korpisalo's the game one starter because he has to be. He's been the one there with the team.
Yeah, it's him and Brandon Bussey right now as the two goalies for the Bruins. Bussey out of Providence, and they've got to approach the season at this point in terms of Montgomery, who, by the way, is coaching on the last year of his contract.
Yep.
And that's not necessarily the normal thing for a coach to be working on the last year of his contract and still, without being renewed.
Well, he saw how it worked out for Alex Cora. He said, let me just hold off here, and by the end of the year, I'll be the second highest paid manager in the sport.
You look at his, as a shot by Adams off, you look at Montgomery's record. And it's pretty impressive regular season record, but it's just the bite that they took in postseason play, particularly his first year there, when they got ousted after the record-setting regular season. That leaves a few people wondering. But I was reading today in the Boston papers where Neely had pretty much glowing things to say about him and what he was doing, and actually the improvement he's been making as well. So I'd like to think that they would like to come to an agreement on something. And maybe Montgomery just wants to make sure he'll have Swayman to be in goal for him.
Let me wait this thing out. See who's playing.
The Maine brothers have to stay together there. But it's interesting times. I mean, a lot of it's negative, unfortunately. When you add the Red Sox postmortem and the Patriots living postmortem.
Hey, watch out. You're talking about potentially the 2-3 Patriots right there after this week's battle of futility with the Dolphins.
I know. What's all the whining about anyways, huh?
Pick up a win this Sunday, and then 2 weeks from now you're taking on the Jags over in London.
Jeez,
a winless
500.
Team. Hey, anything's possible.
Could be in the playoff picture at that point. 6 games in.
Be beyond your season win total projection.
Yes, but who will be the quarterback at that point is the big question.
Chance there for the Rams, just unable to bring it under control before it rolls out of play.
Yeah, a lot of second unit players for Bangor. They're still doing a good job of kind of forcing the issue, at least offensively. They're keeping the ball in Messalonskee's end.
The Growing Place helps families grow for less and polish your home in style for a fraction of retail costs. Check them out first, check them out often. Go green. Sustainability is always trending at 548 Hammond Street in Bangor. Across the river is where you'll find the Coach House Restaurant for home-style cooking, homemade desserts, and an experienced, friendly staff. It's the Coach House Restaurant. Takeout available at 457 Wilson Street in Brewer and at thecoachhouserestaurant.com. Bangor trying to move forward into an attacking area once more. Betty's Ice Cream is your stop if you're looking for a sweet treat. Head to Betty's Ice Cream after the game. They serve up homemade ice cream and creamy milkshakes along with paletas and mangonadas, conveniently located at 1012 Stillwater Avenue right behind Town Fair Tire. Open from noon to 8:30 Monday through Sunday. Ooh, there's a crunching challenge right around the 30-yard line.
Whistle, that'll go Messalonskee's way there.
A little too aggressive that time from the Bangor attacker. I think that was Lucy O'Connell.
I believe it's, she has the blue shoes and socks.
Here comes Gifford up the near sideline. Gifford continuing her run, now curling back towards the midfield area. onto her right foot, got a shot away, but it was blocked down by the hip of a Messalonskee defender. Carrier still doing the duties in net for the Eagles. She's made a couple nice stops tonight.
Yeah, she has, actually. Most of the shots that have, put it this way, she hasn't let any in that she shouldn't have.
No, not a lot of squeaky goals let in tonight.
There's been some blasts. There's some good setup play by Bangor. Created some open shots. 5 different goal scorers for the Rams. Oldenburg with 2, Tegan Atherley with 2, 1 apiece for Callie Snowden, Emily Adams, and Georgie Stevenson.
Messalonskee giving chase in the other direction. We'll show you these teams' upcoming schedules in just a moment. First, I'll tell you about Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store. Groceries, gas, and great food to go at 1492 Pushar Road in Glenburn. While you're out in Glenburn, check out Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company for the best in landscaping materials, and landscaping equipment. It's Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company at 6 Wilson Way in Glenburn and at glenburnlandscape.com. Rise Co-working and Collaboration is your go-to destination if you're looking for the perfect meeting space. They offer business gatherings, Rise Co-working and Collaboration, where business meets convenience, just off I-395 in Bangor, and at risemain.com. Messalonskee running after one at the back, but collected by Eva Coombs. Coombs, a quiet night back there, hasn't had to do too much for the Rams.
Oh, she got a couple of saves, 1 in each half. Bangor so far unofficially outshot Messalonskee 14-2. Shots on goal, I should say.
They've converted half of them and looking for another chance here. Strong challenge by the Eagles right at the edge of the area. Played into the path of Adams. Adams goes backward to Atherley. Atherley lays it off for O'Connell, who returns the pass.
See, when most of the starters are in, it's a pass that sets up 1-on-1 or 1-on-2 ahead. Here, it's kind of the ball is in the attacking area, but it's small passes around, and there isn't as much movement.
Cross comes in here from Bangor and scooped up by Carrier at the near post.
Got a good shot out of that play.
Check out the impressive inventory and weekly specials that Praise Auto Sales has to offer. 1722 Broadway in Bangor at praiseautosales.com. Urban Pizza is open at 329 Main Street in Bangor with carryout available from 11 a.m. daily. You can order online at urbanpizzapie.com. And Knowlton Automotive is a full-service preventative maintenance and auto repair center, family-owned and operated. Knowlton Auto provides guaranteed service at a fair price. 3297 Broadway in Kenduskeg or at knowltonauto.net. Bangor making a couple substitutions. Callie Snowden, a goal scorer, back onto the pitch, as is the freshman Georgie Stevenson, who's also on the score sheet tonight.
Yeah, the only freshman on the varsity roster for Bangor. Healthy number of freshman JVs. 9, 10. 10 freshmen on the JV roster, so good numbers for Bangor.
Here's a chance, and that is Snowden chasing after it. She knocks it off the Eagle and out of play for a Bangor corner.
Good hustle there by Snowden. Did a good job by the time she got to the ball. Didn't have the angle to shoot. Made the effort to cross it and knocked it off a defender, and so Rams get a corner kick out of this.
Here's a look at the Messalonskee upcoming schedule. They host Edward Little on Thursday at 6 before a trip down to Camden Hills. Not an easy one coming up on Saturday afternoon. Cross comes in here by the Rams, met in the middle of the box, knocked down and around. Eagles trying to clear, unable to do so. Snowden jumps on it and puts it in the back of the net. There's the 8th goal for Bangor, the 2nd of the night for Callie Snowden. And the Rams are 2 minutes and 26 seconds away from ending this one early.
Yes, indeed. Snowden active in the offensive end there for the last minute or two, and this time just in the middle of the pack, and gets contact, makes contact with the loose ball, and puts it into the left of Carrier to get Bangor to an 8-0 lead. And Snowden now on the season, 2 goals tonight, 4 goals for the season for the senior forward.
Snowden joining Tegan Atherley and Clara Oldenburg as the Bangor players with braces out there tonight. A couple of goals to their credit. Ticket TV brought to you in part by Sweet Cheeks Bakery. Don't forget to stock up on your favorite sweets from Sweet Cheeks before or after the game. They're open 24 hours a day at 113 Main Road in Holden. Bangor still attacking for these final 2 minutes. We're also brought to you by Auto Radiator Services, serving the greater Bangor area for over 50 years. General maintenance, repairs, and specialty services like remote car starters. They've got it all. Call 942-4554 or stop by at 568 Hammond Street in Bangor. Also brought to you by Streets Landscaping. Maine's home for landscaping, site work, paving, and line striping. For over 24 years, Streets has been providing commercial and residential services in the greater Bangor area. Streets Landscape, they take care of your property like it's their own. This has now turned into a race against the clock for me in regards to this read sheet.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well, I'll keep my words to myself here for a minute. You can get the job done.
For 1 minute and 18 seconds. Yes. Let me tell you about the Henry's Bridal Boutique, locally owned and operated since 1999 and proud to be Bangor's longest-standing bridal shop. Visit them at 31 Washington Street in Bangor or online at thehenrysbridal.com. I believe we will be giving them some business soon. Say we, because all money now just goes out the door before it even comes in. The world of adulting.
That's home ownership.
Home ownership, planning a marriage all in 1 year. Why not just get life's most expensive things out of the way in like a 12-month window?
Yeah, well, you got to get used to being broke, so
exactly.
Might as well start now. Yeah, you had it so good for so long there.
It was 9 wonderful years of renting and feeling like a king. Down to 20 seconds here tonight in Bangor with the Rams leading the Messalonskee Eagles 8-0. See if they can get one more shot away in the final 20 seconds. Rams take it out wide. Played into the box. There's a deflection. Maybe a chance for Stevenson. Just couldn't get the foot fully around it and get the curl behind it. That likely the final action of this contest. There's the final whistle with 20 minutes on the clock. The Bangor Rams end this one early. An 8-0 clean sheet victory over the Messalonskee Eagles tonight from Cameron Stadium. Don't go anywhere. The post-game show is coming your way in just a moment on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers. Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart.
And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith Brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth, and Bangor.
Ambition is desire. Ambition is spirit. Ambition is drive. Find your ambition right here at Coldbrook Mitsubishi in Skowhegan. There's a reason we're the #1 Mitsubishi volume dealer in the state. We've got the selection. We've got rates as low as 0%, and nobody will pay you more for your trade. Find your ambition. Drive your ambition. Only at Coldbrook Mitsubishi, Madison Avenue, Skowhegan. Start here at coldbrookmitsubishi.com.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
You've lived quite a life. Now it's time to live it up. We're here to help you enjoy all you've earned. Brewer Federal Credit Union. BrewerFCU.org.
At Midcoast Denture Design, we truly understand the importance of offering an affordable treatment plan that always considers your needs first. We create beautiful new full and partial dentures, as well as offering repairs and relines to your current dentures. We want your denture to fit comfortably, be affordable, and most of all, make you happy.
At Midcoast Denture Design, your smile is what matters most. In fact, it's our job to make sure you have a smile you can be proud of at a price you can afford.
Call Midcoast Denture Design,
because everyone deserves to have an awesome smile.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
With a great backyard comes great responsibility. From the keeper of the flame to the referee of the greatest game ever played, lifelong memories start here at Glen Burn Landscape and Supply. Residential and commercial projects are a breeze with our premium mulch, stone, and topsoil products. And maintain your backyard in style with the industry's leading lawn care products and equipment. Built to work and built to last. With rugged durability and superior performance, these tools were built for you. Glen Burn Landscape and Supply, where great backyards begin.
Welcome back to Cameron Stadium here in Bangor. The Rams, an 8-0 victory over the Messalonskee Eagles for win number 8 on the season. Bangor now 8-1. Messalonskee falls to 2-6-1. Ticket TV brought to you in part by Varney Chevrolet. Their great staff will help you find the car, truck, or SUV you've been looking for. Find new roads at Varney Chevrolet, 384 Somerset Avenue, just off exit 150 in Pittsfield, and at varneychevrolet.com. Also brought to you by Mainly Audio. Is your car still living in the 90s? Upgrade to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with Mainly Audio. Visit them at 191 Beachland Road in Ellsworth or call 667-9777. Welcome in to the McDonald's postgame show here on Ticket TV. Your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, as well Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, Wilson Street in Brewer. Hiring for early mornings, late nights, start at 17 and up. Search for these locations at jobs.mchire.com. Let's take a look at the post-game highlights here presented by Next Home Experience. The Bangor Rams were firing often from the jump.
Certainly were. Here's Clara Oldenburg sending a pass on the ground to Aislinn Gifford. Her shot is deflected and knocked in. Here's another lead pass, this time to Tegan Atherley, and just a blast there. Here's Kylan Atherley working the ball inside, passes it across to her sister for her second goal of the half. It's quickly 2-0 Bangor. Here's Clara Oldenburg, the shot off the crossbar, off the goalie's hands in the crossbar, and then that's Callie Snowden getting on the board to make it 3-0 here, still in the first half. And here's Aislinn Gifford, little cross, one-timer by Oldenburg. That came just 21 seconds after the previous goal, made it 4-0. Bangor had one more here before intermission, but carrier for Messalonskee doing what she can to keep the ball out of that. Here's a pass to Emily Adams. Looked like it might have went through the legs of the Messalonskee defender.
Nutmeg the defender on a goal.
Oh boy, and that little screen worked to her advantage. It was 5-0 by the half. And then 3 more goals in the second half for Bangor. See Oldenburg with the first one. There is Georgie Stevenson with her first goal of the night, and there's the final goal there by Callie Snowden with 22:26 left that sent us into an early ending with the 8-goal rule.
Post-game highlights presented by Next Home Experience for the third straight year. Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Ticket TV also brought to you by Union Street Towing. For over 40 years, Union Street Towing has been serving the greater Bangor area. They feature tow trucks, flatbed towing, recovery services, and roadside services such as lockouts and jump starts. Fully licensed and insured. Call Union Street Towing at 942-4200. And Sweet Frog is your touchdown treat this high school fall season. Located at 878 Sweet B, Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Sweet Frog, where their secret ingredient is fun. Time now to give out the play of the game, and we dial it back to the first goal of the night for the Rams. It was that sweet delivery from Clara Oldenburg to Tegan Atherley, who finishes with a blast.
Yeah, watch this. Oldenburg, again, leads the team in assists coming into the game with 10. And just a perfect pass to enable Atherley to stay on sides, and then a couple of dribbles. And as Carey is backing up into the goal for Messalonskee, not much he can do about that. So that was the first of 2 goals for Tegan Atherley, the first 2 goals of the game for Bangor.
Tegan Atherley now up to 20 for the season through 9 games. Play of the game presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, as well as Wilson Street in Brewer. Time now to award the player of the game. We're giving this one to someone who did a little bit of everything. Scored some goals, assisted more. Clara Oldenburg with yet another honor.
Really did. 2 goals, 2 assists, and here she is on the dribble. Is that her? No, that's Georgie Stevenson, actually.
We might have fed Max some bad information there. We told him she had the 7th of the game. Clara actually had the 6th.
Yeah, that's correct.
He was looking for, and now he's got it right here.
That's my mistake. Here's Gabby Roy for Bangor, dribbling the ball in on the left side, crosses it over, changes the field to Oldenburg, and she takes a dribble in from about 22 yards out, just rifles a shot into that upper right corner. No chance for the goalie on that play. But 2 goals, 2 assists now for Oldenburg, who's up to 12 goals and 12 assists on the season. So that 1-2 punch between Tegan Athley and Clara Oldenburg is something few teams in northern Maine at least can match.
Yeah, those 2 players have been directly involved in, 50 goals or thereabouts this season, because Atherley 20 scored and a handful of assists, and Oldenburg, as you said, 12 and 12.
32 goals combined and 13 assists, so that's 45.
They're getting up there.
They're up there. 45 of Bangor's, by the way, now with 8 goals on the season. It's 56 scored and 6 allowed. That's the 6th shutout of the year for Ava Coombs, the Bangor goalie. And now in their winning streak of 6 games since the loss at Camden Hills, they have now outscored their opponents 38-1.
That'll do it.
No wonder
That'll work for you.
No wonder they're on a winning streak.
Game recap right there, presented in part by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer, celebrating 30 years in business. See the Smith Brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth, because nothing runs like a Deere. Firehouse Subs is the presenting sponsor of Player of the Game. For a limited time, try the new Firehouse Captain's Club, only at Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Take a time out in our post-game show. When we come back, we will wrap this broadcast from Cameron Stadium and get you a look ahead to the rest of the week's events on the Ticket and Ticket TV. This is high school soccer on Ticket TV.
Maine's largest network of parts just got a little bigger. Coastal Auto Parts, newest location in Bangor, has all your automotive needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Whether you're a professional mechanic or just need a little help, find everything you need all under one roof. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you with friendly service and expert advice right here at 200 Sylvan Road, just off I-95. Drive in, stock up, and hit the road with confidence. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that...
The process at Fairway Auto Sales when you buy a car should be easy. There's no games, and people appreciate that when they're buying a vehicle.
I've purchased 6 vehicles through Tony's Fairway Auto. I have a business where we transport a lot of elderly. I can go to Tony or text Tony or Nicole and let them know what I'm looking for, and he'll find it and get right back to me.
We like to say, come buy your vehicle to Fairway. It's more than just a tagline. It's the way we do business.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
With UMaine Online, it's easier than ever to be a Black Bear from anywhere. The University of Maine offers over 50 high-quality online master's degree and graduate-level certificate programs in business, data science, education, engineering, and more. You'll get access to world-class faculty and a low student-to-faculty ratio at an affordable tuition rate at Maine's only R1 top-tier research university. Registration is now open. Learn more and apply at online.umaine.edu.
Back here at Cameron Stadium, putting the finishing touches on tonight's broadcast of an 8-0 victory for the Rams over the Messalonskee Eagles on Ticket TV. Our coverage brought to you in part by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment or office furniture. It's Levesque Business Solutions. Call 942-2226. And Casella, a presenting sponsor on Ticket TV. Good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. Let's take a look at the live events coming up the rest of the week on Ticket TV. 92.9 The Ticket. Postseason baseball tonight, tomorrow. Braves at Padres, the NL Wildcard Series. One of them, the last one to get underway with the other 3 games. 2 of them final this afternoon, 1 in progress right now. Thursday night football kicks off week 5 in the NFL between the Bucs and the Falcons. A rare night of nothing on Friday before more baseball action on Saturday afternoon. And then Maine hockey opens the 2024-25 season Saturday night at the Alphon, 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock puck drop against American International College. We'll have it for you, of course, on the flagship, 92.9 The Ticket. Rest of the week on Ticket TV looks like this. Another soccer match coming our way tomorrow night back at Victory Field in Old Town, where the Coyote girls host the Caribou Vikings at 6. Friday night, Ernie, you're in Herman for the Ponies and the Hawks.
Yes, sir. That should be a good game. Again, Herman at the top of the, or near the top of the C North ranks with a 3-1 record, and Foxcroft at the top of the D North ranks at 4-0.
Then next week, boys soccer on Tuesday from Hampden Academy as the Broncos host the Brewer Witches. On Thursday, it's girls soccer from Pottle Field, a Class B showdown between the Herman Hawks and the John Babs Crusaders. Ticket TV presented by Hidden Meadows Golf Course, featuring the Par Bar and Bogey Grill, a 300-yard driving range, a fully stocked pro shop, and a 9-hole course that fits your game regardless of skill level. It's Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. Also presented by Northeast Driving School, the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. And for over 5 decades, Dean's Detailing has been Maine's auto detailing leader. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, feel good and look good in a clean, shiny car. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Only thing left to do is give credit where it is due for our Ticket TV crew tonight at Cameron. Max Pottle back and running the show.
Yes.
Kim Mitchell, Peter Paulette on the cameras. Zach Tangway running the scoreboard. And Ernie Clark, my broadcast partner, once again. This has been high school soccer on Ticket TV. The Bangor Rams now 8-1 on the season after an 8-0 win tonight over Messalonskee. So long, everybody, from Cameron Stadium.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
High school sports on Ticket TV has been brought to you by your local McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales. Next Home Experience. Casella. Firehouse Subs. Levesque Business Solutions. Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Varney Mazda. Hidden Meadows Golf Course. Dean's Detailing. Northeast Driving School. Acadia Federal Credit Union. Uno Pizzeria and Grill. Colebrook Mitsubishi. North Star Waste and Recycling. Loring Job Corps. Praise Auto Sales. Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company. Doors Equipment. Fairway Auto Sales, Bangor Mall Cinema 10, Streets Landscape, The Fitch Company, Bangor Tire Company, Frank's Bake Shop, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Tiller and Rye, Liberty Olton Insurance, Urban Pizza, The Growing Place, Tossie's Checkout, Betty's Ice Cream, Auto Radiator Service, Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Union Street Towing, Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space, Sweet Frog, The Henry's Bridal Boutique, Bennett Auto Center, Angelo's Pizza, Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning, Mainly Audio, Knowlton Automotive, Varney Chevrolet, Hammond Lumber Company, First National Bank, Midcoast Denture Design, Hopkins Energy, Napa Auto Parts, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Queen City Athletics, Washington County Community College, and Down East Toyota. This Ticket TV broadcast has been a production of Sportsnet Maine.